this shirt, which I'm gonna go insane. Hi everybody, my name is Rosalie and welcome back to my channel, Back to Chubby. Today is another quick weigh-in, and I also said that I would talk to you guys about some of the counseling I've been doing, but let's go ahead and do the weigh-in first.
Hello. It's ready.
Half a pound.
£371.6.
Okay, so I gained about 3 pounds, and I am not happy about it for various reasons. I mean, yeah, A, I gained weight, B, I was 0.6 pounds away from my short-term goal, and it was a big milestone for me. It's like 25% of the way to my goal weight, so 25% of the weight I said I'm gonna lose would have been off. And the meal plan this week was pretty moderate. I didn't go overboard. I'm hoping it's mostly water weight because I did start my period again. It's only been a couple weeks since it ended, which I'm just thrilled about. I'm so happy that this is happening. But that's okay. All I can do is keep moving on. Hopefully it's just bloating and by next week it'll come off again. I was pretty confident that I was going to hit that short-term goal this week, so it was just sort of a blow. I mean, like sometimes you can tell when you're having a good week and when you're having a bad week, and when you feel kind of bloaty and crampy and gross, which didn't hit me until today. All the rest of this week I felt pretty fine and I felt like I was on track. So let's just move on. I don't want to dwell on it anymore today. I said that I would talk to you guys about the counseling service I was starting to do, and let's just jump into it. I actually heard about this company because they approached me a while ago about maybe doing a partnership or something. And a lot of people actually have come up, or not come up to me, like sent me emails and messages about like sponsorship and things. But I didn't feel like that's something I really wanted to get into on this channel, and I didn't feel like comfortable trying to sell stuff, especially if I wasn't familiar with it or didn't believe in it. Then this company approached me called BetterHelp, and I haven't made it a secret that I've got some mental health issues, and then I think a big part of my weight and a lot of people's weight is mental health. So I decided to try it out first before I said anything on the channel, because I wasn't gonna like tell you guys about something that I didn't use or didn't believe in. I guess it sounds hokey. Around where I live, unless you qualify for very specific services, counseling is about $200 a session. So that means for 1 hour, it's $200. And that's if your insurance doesn't cover it or if you don't have insurance. A lot of times if your insurance does cover it, they'll contribute like $50 a session. I don't have any kind of mental health coverage, and so that just was not an option for me. But BetterHelp is different in their pricing. Like, you never go in and actually talk to a therapist. It's all like on your phone or the computer, or like through the app or over Skype. It's all distance based, but it's an average of $45 for an entire week. And by a week, I mean you don't just get like the 1 hour session or one phone call or something. Okay, I'm not gonna like show you, but let's see if I can get this to show up. Okay, so this is the BetterHelp app, and when you start out, they ask you some questions to match you with somebody. Obviously, I'm not going to show them all, but it's basically like your age, where you're located, so that they're sure the person you're matched with has the right credentials. If you have a specific type of counseling that you want, like if you want someone who focuses on Christian-based counseling or religion-based counseling, or someone who's very familiar with LGBTQ+ issues, or someone who deals with addiction, or someone who specializes in anxiety or compulsion, or grieving or whatever the case might be, they help match you with the right person. And so you fill out this little questionnaire when you sign up, and I'm not going to show it to you. But since I signed up, my counselor and I have been communicating quite a bit. And I like it because I can send her a message anytime. And I think the longest I've waited for her to reply was like 8 hours, which is completely understandable because, I mean, people have to sleep, I guess. But when I can't sleep and it's like 3 a.m, I can send her a message about whatever is freaking me out at the moment and then have her get back to me. And if nothing else, it's been really nice to talk to her about some stuff. I feel like the only person I talk to about is Josh, which, I mean, sometimes I feel guilty because I just lay all my crap on him and I feel like I'm just dumping stuff onto him. But it's just nice to be able to tell someone else who's like not judgmental and not involved and just tell somebody some stuff, which is really nice. So if nothing else, that has been worth it, I think. But so I've decided to do it mostly through like messaging and through the mobile app, but there's different ways to do it. You can do like Skype conference calls, so you can basically be face to face. You can have actual scheduled phone calls. You can do it through email or through this messaging system, and you can share as much information with them as you want or as little. Just like if you go to a real therapist, though, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but when you go, basically they have to tell you some stuff. Like, everything you tell them is confidential unless there's a real credible threat that you're going to hurt yourself or somebody else. You also do have to give some emergency contact information in case your therapist feels like you are a real credible threat to yourself, like if you're suicidal and they can't get in touch with you, then that's the only time they get access to your personal information, like where you live and your phone number. The rest of the time, they only know as much about you as you want them to. This is a side note and kind of funny, I guess. One of my very first therapists was this very, very nice, compassionate, kind, funny woman named Eileen. And she was so nice and so polite and so caring and compassionate. And I didn't want her to think badly of me. So I think I didn't get all the help I needed from her because I literally held stuff back because I didn't want her to think I was weird. Like, I wanted her to like me and not think I was some, crazy or depressed or whatever, just some weirdo. So I didn't tell her a lot of stuff. So that's why I've decided to just do messaging. For one thing, I can do it around my schedule all the time. If you're going to call them or Skype them, you do need to give them a little bit of a heads up and basically get with them to schedule a time, because you probably will not be their only client, just like a real therapist. The average cost is $45 a week. So $45, even if it was just for a 1-hour session, is way better than the $200. But you get access to them for an entire week for that price. You can stop at any time. There's no contracts. You can put your account on hold, like if you just can't afford it for the next few weeks or whatever. And if you are really in a financial situation where that's not going to be feasible for you to pay that much every week, you can apply for basically sort of like financial aid. Like, they don't give you money or anything, but it's a reduced cost. So pretty much everybody can qualify. And from what I understand, everybody who applies for financial assistance gets some of it, at least. Every therapist there is certified. So that means that not only do they have at least their master's degree, but they've got the qualifications for whatever state they're in or whatever state you're in, so that they can legally provide therapy services. Anyway, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time trying to give you a sales pitch or anything. I just want to let you know that I did partner with them to get a link, which is down in the description box down below or on a card or something. I don't know. It's somewhere around here. So if you want to try it out, you can go get a week for free. You don't have to sign a contract or anything. If you don't like it at the end of the week, just cancel it. I just thought that it is a good value, especially if you are someone who's struggling a lot. I think it's always good to talk to somebody. Anyway, if you guys want to give it a try, again, the link is in the description down below. I wouldn't tell you about it if I didn't think it was worth it. So I think that's probably where I'm going to end the video for today. I have a bunch of little other videos to film for the Biggest Get Healthy YouTube collaboration, which is going to start soon. And we are going out of town for my father's birthday. So I will see you guys on Monday or Tuesday. Remember, there's no shame in reaching out to talk to somebody if you need to, or asking for help if you need it. But I hope wherever you guys are, you are safe and warm and happy and healthy. Remember to just keep trying the best you can. Bye.